Oh, goodness. Good evening, and welcome to Denny Does Late Night Tactics. Nothing else works. I've been hoping to play some XCOM the past few days now, and I can't seem to find a bitrate solution that helps me out here. The main problem is my computer is too far away from the router. What I'm using right now is like a wireless sort of pickup point for the PC. And it doesn't allow me to upload video as fast as I'd like. So even this video might have its hitches. Especially when I try to set specific settings. I need to get a pop screen if I'm going to use this many P's and S's. Specific settings. It fucks up everything. And it's unwatchable. So the next time I try something like that, it'll probably be through the quick live thing. That kind of just automatically checks encoder settings and everything else. If and when we do that XCOM stream. I don't think anybody needs healing. But I have these new guys that I picked up in another town. Let's go ahead and drop them in as part of our team. But we're going to put in there. That looks good. So you want to put your fighters, at least one fighter ahead of an archer. Maybe space it out more. Maybe put Alette before Hogan and put Oddleaf between Hogan and Mogan. So if you have not played the Banner Saga, the gist of the story is these are kind of your two primary characters. I guess Ivor. You bounce around. So far I've played as one of Ivor's folk. I can't remember if they're like Volk? They might just be called Volk. The Volk. Played as him. But the story is there's these creatures named the Dredge, and there hasn't been a big war with them for a long time. They've been in a deep slumber. That's what? He's got some, yeah. Maybe a level 3 to use that. I'm going to throw this. Him. Then all of a sudden they started showing up again, and then they came. These three were all living in the same village. The Dredge showed up, wiped out their entire village, and they escaped with as many of the villagers as they could. These guys I picked up. She was the chieftain's wife. She has made Rook, who's the guy that's making a lot of the big decisions right now. She has said, "You are the new leader of the clan. You carry the banner." So yeah. You're caught up. Right now we're at a rest stop. I just wanted to get something up tonight, too. I just wanted to put something up here. I enjoy my new thumbnail, and I was really disappointed when I didn't get to use it, really. That 30-minute XCOM video that's still up that I want to get rid of. I can't seem to... A cursory glance has not lent me the vision to see the delete button. So I'd really like to get that off there. At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stopped to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. "We recognize this place," one man says. "Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week." Wish the fighters well, see them off with extra supplies, remind everyone that they're free to do as they please. Just fight with them on their own till the battle here. I think we'll send them off with some of our supplies. I don't know. I guess it's important. I think I've got enough. Send them off with some extra supplies. It's all you're taking, you may never make it, you say. Grabbing a few items from the supply wagon, you strap the additional provisions to their backs. Search for family instead of food, you say with a smile. The men clasp wrists with you before departing. Yeah, I feel good. But I lost 8 dudes. I got 10 renown. I've got 5 more days of supplies. Alright, so that's fine. Complaints of Rafnavard's excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulling snag canvas through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Clansmen put out the fire on both the wagon and Rafnavard's leg before leading him to you. Punish him physically. Ban him from camping near others in the future. This man drinks nothing but water from now on. Rafnavard groggily agrees, slurring his way through promises to quit being such a nuisance. Many of the onlookers snort or roll their eyes, but go back to their business. Somehow, you doubt it'll be long before Rafnavard manages to find another drink, whether you'll allow it or not. Eventually, I'll have to actually deal with that dude. He's kind of a bitch. Dredge, shouts a man from the back of the caravan. It's Rafnavard, the unabashed drunk, staggering toward you, looking not entirely sober. He screams again, pointing to trees in the distance. Fear races through the caravan as fighters pull their weapons. Scouts return with no sightings. Furious men surround Rafnavard. Banish the drunkard from your canyon. Let your clansmen deliver justice. That seems rough. Ready yourself against Dredge, just in case. He doesn't seem sober, but I feel like this is one of those boy who cried wolf moments. My second screen shows me that the stream's not really going on. Well, it doesn't show me anything. I think that's part of the problem. So let's see what you guys are looking at. Ready yourself against Dredge. Sweet. Oh, he heard me twice. Alright, that's good. And no one in the chat. That's actually up to date with the second screen. That's fine. It's late. I think most of my followers, my subscribers, all 42 of you. Thank you guys, by the way. I think most of them live, if not in the western part of the middle part of the country, then more towards the eastern side, which is far away from me. I'm in the west. I am in the west. Let's keep going. Shit. There'll be time for that later, you told the men. For now, we take no chances. A full day of uneasy rest passes with no sign of Dredge. The caravan is annoyed by the scare and the delay. Eventually, Rafnavard burst into laughter and you're sure there were never any Dredge. Not long after, Rafnavard goes missing. Nobody searches for him, or seems to mind. Fuck that guy. Probably should have killed him earlier, but everybody is not happy. That's not good. -1 clansman. Alright, that was just
Once
a
a
dick.
strong, thriving city, the walls of Frostvellir now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against Dredge as well.
This is a cool game. So if you don't know what rotoscoping is, it's filming something in live action and then animating over it. If you've never seen it, you should look up the original Lord of the Rings animated movie made in the late 70s, I think. Early 80s, maybe. You jostle through fallow crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostvellir for days. The gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. Yeah, that's right. He does voices. You're in for voices. This is not looking good. Why are there so many... I'm not going to do that. Maybe I will. Why are there so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. Oddly finds you amongst the many refugees. Rook, I just want to... I feel like she's she's got a deeper, more noble voice. Rook, I just talked to some of the women here. Nobody's being led into the city. Why? It's overrun with Varl from Greyhorn, people from Biltra, all the nearby villages. The Dredge are everywhere. And the chieftain of Frostfeller has locked himself in his great hall. That's when they close the gates. When the Dredge come, these hills will turn red. We have to get in there. We're getting in the wall somehow. I can get that gate open. Let's see if there's any other way before we start breaking down gates. Wasn't going to break it. Just push really hard. Just push. I'm feeling hard. It's too, Okay, let's rest. You spend a whole day at the rest houses. Everyone gives you the same story. The chieftain just shut himself in his great hall and closed the gates. There are a lot of wounded people here, adds Alette. We could help them. The rest house is overflowing with refugees, the sick and wounded, and noise. Tend to the wounded, settle in for the long haul, rest for a day. Tend to the wounded. Alette and Oddleaf spend the day along with others in your caravan treating wounds, most of which came from the archers at the gates. I overheard from one woman that the city has been sending carts with food around, Oddleaf tells you. Could be a way in, Ivor replies. Next time they send a cart, we bring it back in. Oddleaf protests. Aside from leading to a fight, would probably mean no more food for the refugees. Keep your sword down until we need it, you tell Ivor. We'll make a deal unless they're looking for a fight. Early the next day, you spot another cart leaving the gates of the city. After they've thrown their scraps to the refugees, you approach. I think we're gonna fight. Unless I can talk my way into this. Stop. My friend wanted to talk with you. It's not what I wanted.
Think I can guess why. If we knew there were more fighters than Val out here, a guild might have brought you in the city. Not up to me. I'll take you if you want.
Why would this Akil let us in?
Better let him explain.
Fine, let's go. He nods. You follow him back up to the gates where they open the doors for you. A man clad in black approaches as you step inside. Clad in black is not a great sign. Or it's a great sign. Who knows? No, it's a bad sign. It is a bad, bad sign. Look at that dude. He is all kinds of fucked up. His eye's all twitchy. Look at that. That twitchy eye. The man orders his guards to get the doors closed again before more refugees notice.
You said you wanted fighters?
You heard about the chieftain? We heard he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh, really? Think you mean hiding out in a grave? He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. What happened in here? I like that voice better for him. Deeper. Deeper. Return the map. Return what you have stolen from me. Soon as I heard the Dredge were coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one to the head. That's a short story anyway. At least 3 clans in here worrying over turf and food turned into fucking Pirates of the Caribbean. Ugh. And the worst are the godforsaken Val. He eyes Ivor and shrugs with exaggeration, as if simply stating the obvious. We're in more danger here than out there. Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight. You got your own Val. That counts for something. I can keep your flock safe in the great... You know what? He looks drunk. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me, and to take back Frostfeller. I don't take sides. Too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Fine.
cut these sheep loose and watch your own asses. What do I care? All I want to do right now is get off the damn streets. Think carefully about what you want.
Join you for now.
Good, because whatever else you were thinking would have been a bad idea.
Echo shouts to his men. With the gates closed, you follow him down obscured alleys. Hope we know what we're doing. Make it up as we go, Ivor. Chapter 3. Little did they sleep. I really want to know how this goes. This is one of those games I've heard that kind of ends in a... your choices decide what happens. And 2 is out, so... I'm really bad at these games. I think we're switching perspectives. I'm awful at these kind of games, so hopefully I get better over time.
Hakon, we're back. I was about able to get out about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons. Extra supplies, too.
I like that. You perk up. Just now realizing Moger has been talking to you. Since Wagner died, everyone has been looking to you to make the decisions. It's exhausting.
Hakon. I was saying the Val we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted.
Good enough. Much resistance from the governor?
Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property. A man named Eirik.
Eirik? I met him. He seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor still will have to get over it unless he wants Dredge crawling through his streets. We put down every slag that has wandered through here while you were gone.
Enough flapping of mouths, then.
You're sure all that wound is healed, Rudin?
I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. Or worse. They're right, Ludin. Return to Strand. Go home.
Why? Aren't you the fabled Dredge killers? How did you let them get this far south?
We're not watchmen for the world. Watch your tone. If they're here, then something has gone wrong at Schlid, and you shouldn't be here. We would only be made to do this again later, and I will not suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the wandering road, or do your job and slaughter some Dredge. Ludin turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tents and followers. Wandering road's not an option with this many. So these are the guys I played at the beginning. I mostly actually played the dude with the white hair, holding the feather pen. But this guy was the one actually doing the fighting. I controlled this old dude when it came to conversations and decisions. I could brush that boy's skull with one. I could crush. That's a different banner saga. Brushing that boy's skulls. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Ludin won't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't let Ludin get to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump.
What do I tell the warriors, Hakon? Tell them we cover the mountainside and dredge bodies. Good. Give the word and we'll set off.
These guys seem like they respond more to like,
Yeah.
who's on my team? Alright, let's go ahead. Eirik looks familiar. He was earlier in this game, I think. Can't actually remember which one what he did, but he's a part of whatever's going on. Rank 1 warden. Alright, we'll promote you. Continue. Confirm. Promote. Yep. Confirm. I don't have any items for these guys. Yeah, let's take a look at the map. I think the only thing that I'm a little disappointed about the thumbnail is the, it doesn't feel, it's not quite centered right. The dice should be further over to the left. And I should be, I shouldn't be as much around me, I guess. Or I should be further to the right? I think the worst thing about it might be the lettering. Just the spacing of all that. But I should stop thinking about that. Yes, this is the map. It's big. And, clicking on something gives you a description of it.
A stinking mire of mud and marsh, and a crushing disappointment to Strum, and the other early men hoping to carve out a new land for themselves in the east. Even the horseborn do not linger where the earth pulls the unweary into the ground with every seeping step. Swartbog.
Yeah, so there's descriptions. Let's do a couple more.
A land of valleys where the horseborn withdrew during the Great Wars and now roam in nomadic packs. The warmer lands to the south are sprawling and empty as they are unexplored. Long ships that have sailed along its coasts have found little reason to return. Dalalond.
So our dudes that are over here somewhere. Or is this a different country? No, it's not a different country, right? It's all the same. What was the name of the Falconer? Frostfiller. Alright, these are where our guys are.
Once sitting upon the bank of a wide lake, when the North Felling turned to a waste, the city of Frostvella became a tattered bastion, blasted by the freezing winds that roll through the valley. Those who live here still are not known for their hospitality. Frostvilla.
Yeah, that's where our guys are. Up here. So they went from... I think this is actually... Is this mapping it out? No, these are paths. They came from their home. Might be Seacrom? No, Stott. Skroger? Been to Skoger. I think they started here. Somewhere in here. And then they moved up. All the way to Frostvilla. Hey, this is where we are, though. On the other side of the country. So, yeah, that's the wrong one. Right. It's down here. Let's talk to this guy. Let's talk to Moog.
I'd ask how you're dealing with...
Excuse me. Hold on.
I'd ask how you're dealing with Wagner's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady, old Moger. Which is good. I know most of these Varl, but they're not under my command. They came to me. They came to follow Wagner. Wagner! Tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either.
Yeah, let's find out.
So together this many Varl, half of them want to hit each other. Do the rest want to be left alone?
Anyone I should keep an eye on?
There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off for each other. Not a big deal. I've got it under control. The fighters were just got from Strand on bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. And there are a few murmuring about fighting for you instead of Wagner. Those are the ones to worry about.
What about Ludin's men?
They don't want to hear anything from me, I know that.
Any problems?
Could be. Ludin's pet Varl is named Bercy. I'm not sure where he come from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. There's a girl in red is scary too. Yes, she's probably the best fighter Ludin's got, to be honest. I've overheard some of the Varl call her the witch.
Little Game of Thrones happening here.
Why?
The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Varl more than the dredge.
Still doesn't make much sense. Witch?
They're not scholars, Hakon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her.
That makes sense. Don't let her find out.
What do you ask?
Haven't you ever wanted to be in command?
More than I am. Any more open, I'd hang myself.
I doubt that.
I forget you weren't around back then. At one point, I had more rope. I hung myself. So no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours.
Thanks. You think we're walking into a death trap?
This many, Val? No, we should be all right. Things could get rough, though.
I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it.
Who would have expected Wagner to drop like that to a couple of slag?
I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. So, Wagner is this dude in the beginning who was fighting alongside this guy, and he's like a prince of their folk. And he died in the very first battle with the Dredge, in which I was control of. So it may have been avoidable. I don't know. He went down pretty quickly. Like, he went down succinctly. Didn't have a problem with the rest of the battle. Just with him dying.
Most happen sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although, I will have to wonder. Nah, never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid.
That's asking a lot. You know what? I think he thinks the other prince, the douchey one from earlier, may have done something bad, because that prince kind of just walked right into the fight with the Dredge, even though he looks pretty wimpy.
I'd rather not say, Hakon.
Why not?
It's the kind of thing that get stuck in your head, and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it.
If you say so, keep it to yourself.
If there's a reason to bring it up again, I will.
Let's get back to it.
Let me know if you need anything else.
I will. Alright, talk to this dude. I love with these guys, I get a full 65 days worth of supplies. It's always good. You knew him well, didn't you?
Wagner? No. Well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk.
Longer than I did, in any case.
I suppose so. When he spoke, Val listened. I knew that. I could use help here.
Scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment.
I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Val. Moga's got some skill there. Most I can do is hold a quill.
What are you always putting down in that journal?
What do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens.
They've got a banner and arbor ring for that, you know.
You mean the long banner? Yes. The Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it.
No.
Tells a broad story. Think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? Gods forbid.
Ah, you relic. The gods have been dead a long time.
Oh, have they? Old habits, I suppose.
Heard you were terror in your day.
Do you know how old I am?
Dare I ask?
I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old we all can get, naturally. There's one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me, just hunkers in Grafheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Krumir is close, I think. But the addled son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. Probably be off before I am. Although...
Scrivener gestures around him as if to remind you of the current situation. You chuckle.
Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery band for Jordan now. Can't remember half of what I've done.
There's been a lot of fighting. Yeah, not a lot of fighting. I've noticed in this tactical strategy game. Sorry, it's been a lot of story so far.
Hence the journal. Hence? Don't get fancy on my behalf, Hakon.
Okay, I won't. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Oh, that's right. Sun has not set in a very, 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 very long time. Oh, wait. Well, no, it's just not set for a while.
God, should I know? Never seen anything like this before.
Are you worried some of the Val in the caravan think the world's coming to an end?
Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it. If it's the end, I'm ready.
What about the rest of us?
To the depths with you.
Oh. Tell me, Conan, what is purpose in life? Get some rest. Always more marching to do.
I've hoofed more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me.
I think I had more fighters in my other group, though. 0. No, I had more clansmen. I didn't have as many fighters, and the moral was bad. Let's leave. Hopefully we get into a fight. There's probably someone watching this like, I'm sick of these fucking voices. When does he play the game? That's interesting.
Look at that.
Says Mogar.
In the hills, more dredge. No more than a dozen, though. We should just as easily pass by as rush up there to slaughter them.
Ludin overhears. That's a dozen dredge heading towards Strand, he says. You ask him when he started to care about Strand. I don't, he replies. I thought you did.
Be a waste of time. Strand can handle that. Mogar sends a word. We'll deal with it ourselves. Let's fucking do this. Caravan stops and waits while you lead a small detachment up the hillside to take care of the dredge quickly. Tell Ludin to stay by the caravan. He folds his arms and mutters something about being treated like a child. You are. We're gonna do this because, like, we need to fight. We need to fight some dudes. I get the feeling he wouldn't be here if that other dude had survived, if he hadn't died, but we'll see. Ooh, shit. That's a lot. Yeah, when I move that guy, I move him here. Alright, I can't attack him from there, so I have to do it this way. To use a will point, let's do that. Yep. Alright, so the Dredge are not like normal enemies. Normal enemies I can just attack. These are the special abilities on each character. This is to end the turn, and this is attack. And I'll select him, and I can break shield, or I can just... Ooh, fuck, let's just cut into him. If we take out 6. On some of the Dredge, you want to take out their shields first, but since we're taking out 6... Okay. Okay, there's 3 guys over here. Let's start taking out... Didn't mean to use that willpower point, but... Oh, he's got 2 more than usual, so I think he's fine. Bring the pain. 1, break damage to target. +1 to return the favor. 1 round. No. It's just attack. 2, 2. Let's take 3. So these stars are willpower. Some characters have more than others. Items will boost it. This guy doesn't seem to move quite like the others. I'm gonna move him over here. What's Tempest do? Normal strike damage to 2 adjacent enemies starting from target and going clockwise. Okay. Let's intern. Yes. Yeah, that guy's gonna come over and attack me. For 1. What a bitch. I'm gonna hunker over here. This dude. Let's rally. Alright, that's cool, but let's go ahead and attack. 1-1. This guy's... Yep. Centering impact 1, 100% to hit, +1 strength, +1 to break target, +1 break to heavy impact. No, let's just take this guy out. Yeah. Okay, just to be clear, let's see the banners. I like that. I like that a lot better. Let's bring him over here to help out this weak ass dude. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm gonna take him out. Perfect. I think I've got my good combo, guys. Alright, let's go behind him. Use up some of that willpower. That's not good. Alright. Yeah. I think that's a good use of that. You get more like every time, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's get rid of him. Let's bring you over here. Yeah. Yep. Let's take down some of his shield. Yeah, used our last willpower on that guy. I need to move him. I need to move Moger. here. Let's move him, because he's... Fuck. Of course. Fucker. No! Fuck! And there's nothing I can... Oh, this guy's a fucker. Shit. I need to move. I can't. Shit. Shit. Let's put them in front of him. Oh, he's gonna kill him. Oh. Sweet. Didn't die. It's my dude's turns. This guy, like, fucking brings the pain. Did he pass? Did he just pass out? He's not dead? Because if he's dead forever, that means the guy at the beginning I could have saved. If he's just passed out, might be okay. Okay, we're just moving on. No one say anything about that guy being dead.
Hakon.
Oh, wait.
It's the bitchy little dude.
Hakon. You can hear Ludin's hard-booted trot as you set up camp the first day and brace yourself.
Can we speak as equals?
We can try.
It seems clear to me you plan to kill a lot of Dredge along the way, am I right?
You're not wrong.
Then listen carefully. Don't assume only the Varl can fight, do you understand me? That is my banner we fly to Grafheim, the banner of Abrang. I insist on joining in battle.
Almost got it in your first encounter and ready for more. Whatever you like, Prince.
And, I expected more resistance.
From Wagner, maybe.
And tell me you is Kender. That's why you're on charge now. Some sort of next of kin Varl thing? Don't you take on his responsibilities?
In my own way.
Stop acting like I'm a thorn in your side.
When you're nearly 200 years, it's hard to take a 20-year-old man. Is that right? Seriously.
You better not start. We'll both be kings someday.
That's the last thing I need to think about right now.
Ludin looks at you as though you just punched yourself in the face. He heads back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind.
Hopefully, Yeah, so I don't think I can lose main characters. XCOM, there are no main characters. Everybody can die. On exertion, you've got some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. Want to add more than 1 star to your attack? Upgrading to 3 exertion lets you add 3 damage to every attack or more. Move 3 spaces further than usual if you've got the willpower for it. Remember, each stat is equally important. Combat, choose wisely. Fuck. They added a new thing. Stuck to this dude. You have a moment. As you approach Bercy, he lowers the book he was reading. It doesn't strike you as the book reading type. You're Bercy.
You're Hakon. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we?
I have some questions.
Say what you want to say.
What's a Val doing working for Ludin?
What's a Val doing working for another Val? What difference does it make? Looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Ludin killed.
It's important to you.
No, but that's one way to put it.
Where'd you learn to fight?
Same way as you. By fighting.
You know what I mean.
I robbed well-protected merchants for at least one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Not anymore.
I've had a lot of jobs.
Can I trust you?
What a loaded question. Depends what you mean.
Whose back will you have if things go wrong?
Assume I'm looking out for myself and you'll figure it out.
Does Ludin understand that?
Ludin doesn't even understand that half his army is here just to protect him from the people he talks to.
You laugh at the unexpected gouge. Bercy grins, pleased with himself. What do you do now? I won't keep you any longer. See you on the battlefield, O leader of Varl. You could join us.
I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keeping Ludin alive. Got it?
As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there was a bit of threat behind that gravely request. It's late. It is late. I think we'll try to get to one more battle. And after that battle, we'll call it.
Because it is very, very late. And no one's in the chat. So, yeah. Everyone's sleeping. The long ones will be the ones in the day when there are people here. She watches you approach with her head tilted back and points a thumb toward Ludin's tent.
No, you're for you.
Oh?
Can we talk?
Yersa shakes her head no, smile on her lips, eyelids low. Ooh.
Why not?
I don't. In those two curiously contradictory words, you get two impressions. She has a beautiful obsidian voice, and this might be a complete waste of time. She watches you expectantly.
It's about the flaming arrows.
She raises an eyebrow.
Varl and fire don't get along.
All you get is a shrug.
If you're going to use them...
She pulls an arrow. There's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly a bird combusts in the tree behind you and falls to the ground smoldering. Half the camp has turned to watch. Don't tell me not to.
You don't talk.
No.
You do, though.
I don't. She smiles warmly, clearly enjoying her game. She watches you expectantly.
You're Ludin's bodyguard.
No, he's mine. Before you have the chance to be confused, she cackles, abrupt and loud, then looks slightly embarrassed.
You're his personal guard, then.
Her expression changes to, of course.
How did you end up with someone like Ludin?
Luck.
She watches you expectantly.
Well, this has been fun. She crosses her arms, a hand on her chin, and cocks her head to one side.
Until next time, Yersa.
Hakon. You stop and look over your shoulder. I am a witch.
So be careful. She puts her forefinger to her lips with a soft shh. You depart. Not quite sure what to make of that. She wants to sleep with him. That's the vibe I'm getting. But maybe it's just the vibe I want. Let's rest. Check out our heroes. One or more of your units is injured. Injured units can still fight, but have a penalty to max strength equal to the number of days wounded. They heal as time passes. Injured. He was kind of one of my weaker dudes, so I don't really care so much. So let's put her and him. Let's put him and him. Let's move him out of him. Yeah. Yes. Who's Bercy? Oh, he's the same as the other dude. He's running around for doing getting the shield down. He's running good for just fucking people up. No idea what he's good at. He might not be good at anything. So let's see. Wait, god damn it, I meant to promote them. I haven't done any of the training yet. I probably should. Can I not promote them from here? There we go. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Do better for me, dude. Don't just fall next time, old man. Yeah. That guy. So I guess they have to, I guess it's a kill count. So if one more kill and he'll be able to be promoted. 4 more kills for him. 2 for her. 3. Okay. Okay. So the dudes with the big swings, the guys that really fuck people up, they'll probably promote fast. So training. Let's just see what this looks like. Oh, okay. Oh. Just a mock battle. Training set allows you to test your party against a team of clansmen of equal power. Training fights never injure your allies or grant renown, but they do let you test strategies and safety. The trainer will give hints about playing effectively and has something to say about each ability. Come here to test out new characters as they join you. Tap end training to stop the battle at any time. Just ready up. Just ugh, you bitch. Went right for my weakest guy. I'm gonna take you out. Don't be afraid to rest if you need it. Can be the no, well, I didn't see that. Yeah, 9. What the fuck? Damn, dude. Let's move her back here. Yep. And of course I've lost okay, I kind of want him to get the fuck out of here too. Let's go ahead. Wow, his shield's down by like 2 and I can only do this guy. What is he good for? What's your ability? Bring the pain. Right, once again, let's pull this up, because it's dumb not to. Oh wait, it's his turn. Move. Let's have him come over here and take out the archer. Oh, yeah. I mean, come on. You bitch. Oh. Motherfucker. Okay. Noob of her will still do a good amount of damage. Yeah, take him out. This guy's fucking him up, though. Let's move you over here. Shit. Oh, well, it doesn't injure them, so that's fine, I guess. This guy's definitely gonna die soon. That guy's down. Yep. Took out my heavy hitter. Can't move her again, huh? Okay, what about... I really gotta move those archers more efficiently. Man, yeah, you just gotta get out of there. In turn. Oh, why do I do that? If I know they're gonna die, I need to... Get rid of him right quick. I wonder if I build up enough of this shit, if I can... not enough. Not enough. That's what red means. They can retaliate. Love that that's such an ass backwards way of fucking handling that. Okay, what about him? Really? Oh, you die now, motherfucker. I'm not sure what that did. Did that give everybody more willpower? Didn't look like it. I lost a lot of dudes in that. Well, it said that we were equally matched, I guess. So that was the better outcome than if I'd lost to myself. Let's go. Oh, I should probably... Fuck. Should have traded out the wounded dude for the not wounded guy. You overhear a conversation while marching alongside the warriors.
I'm happy to stomp some slags as much as the next vow. I didn't join up to take orders from Hakan,
says one. Apparently he doesn't recognize you're within the earshot.
Not willing to die for him either.
Make your presence known, but walk on, challenge the Varl to a fight, threaten him loudly, blindside him. Not sure Wagner would have been happy to hear that, you growl loudly. The Varl flinches as you walk past without looking in his direction. In the distance, you can hear his friend laughing at his misfortune. Yep, fuck that guy. This game looks great. Small gathering of tents come into view, group of merchants. From the look of it, you ask what they're doing here. We are camped out at the Godstone ahead. We were camped out at the Godstone ahead, one tells you, leaving an offering to Dangler as one does. His expression turns, and I've been to Godstone. Or Godstone. If I said Godhead? Yeah. Dredge start appearing out of nowhere. Some of us stayed, though the Godstone be safe, but damned if I know why. We've been dodging them since we left. Assure them the way to the strand is clear and see them off. Ask if they have anything to trade. Not much, he replies. Anything of value we left at the Godstone. I've never seen this many Varl in one place before. You're off to deal with those Dredge? You're not. We can borrow some of the supplies if you need them. What do you need? Yeah, okay. Nope, it's fine. I get it, Drew. All you have to do is say one. Fuck. Being kind of loud. Probably doing this pretty soon. It is really late. As you like, if you're passing through Tangled Stone, I have a request that my wife's brother stay behind. You'll know him by the necklace with many gold rings. If you see him, say we're safely in Strand. You agree, and the merchants continue onward. Yeah, I went and killed those dudes. Those guys are safe. Totally safe. Was that great morale to good morale, or was that bad morale to good morale? The caravan slows unexpectedly. Word travels down the line that a ogre tells you Dredge know we're coming. Probably saw us back at Vedlafell and did their usual lurking. Could have been bad if we plotted into them, but we saw them first. Dredge watched you, waiting to see what you do. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred, Hakon? Asked Mogar. Don't overthink it. The warriors can take care of themselves. War. When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, you'll engage in war. Give your army orders to fit the situation. Be prepared to get your own hands dirty too. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with higher casualties, or you can take burden on yourself for the harder battle, but save more lives. If you're making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with higher casualties. Dredge lined the battlefield, weapons drawn. The fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count. There must be at least 521 of them. You have 185 forward, 66 for all at your side. Charge formations, hold them off. Consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge. Battering down the enemy will throw you into the thick of battle where fighting is most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. Rush into battle. You gather your allies and tell them to get ready to lead the attack. I'd rather save more people. Fucking Fatara. Let's do this. Is he no longer injured? Do I even want him? I probably do. For some fucking reason, I probably want him. Ready for battle. I don't really want it that far. Let's move her here. Oh, I could have taken it out. No, I couldn't. Get to health. That too. least this time, this dude's not fucking just dying. Sorry, I'm not talking that much. It was a thinking game. Thinking. I think it's time. This guy died. These assholes that keep breaking down the shield. Just move him behind him, I guess. No, I'm down that shield. You take this opportunity to pull back into combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more Dredge will rally your fighter and save your lives. You won't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies by real items. Take from previous victims, pull back further. Group, kill for kill for you. Tagging you, Dredge, still brave enough to face you. Oh shit. Just more dudes. Okay, I shouldn't have done this right away. I'm regretting doing this. Whoa. Fucking dick. I might have fucked up this battle. Yeah, fuck that up. Shit. Man, you are the fucking worst. Just useless. Fuck yeah, if I could get this done with just her. Fuck. Nope. Do I still keep going even though I lost? I just lose people? You black out as you fall and come to again amongst the warriors who were able to escape the battle. They carried you from the scene. You lost a lot of good warriors, not much left to do but push on. Fuck, I guess you just keep going. Alright. Let's try to win more of those. Otherwise this isn't gonna go well. Oh shit. So I did the thing that saved more lives and did the thing that fucked me over. Luna's been sending out scouts ahead, quicker and more nimble than your Varl. One rushes back just as you cross the hilltop over the bridge. Dredge that direction you overhear it and tell Luna about a day away they found a village. You ask what they're doing, tearing the place apart, he says. Maybe 1,000 of them or more, looking for gods know what. This will be a bigger fight than usual. Luna is uncharacteristically silent, waiting to see what you say. You attend a small group of shield bangers to get their attention. They do. Half a day later, many Dredge are giving chase up the hill and they're plotting sort of way. You get ready to lay waste. We gonna do this again? Okay, I think not. It's really late. I'm really tired. Everyone here is asleep. And I think I'm just fucking bugging them. So we'll probably get right back to this after because it auto-saves. But you know what? For tonight, if you were here at all during the thing, thank you very much. If you weren't and you're just watching it some other time at a more reasonable time, also, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Remember to like and subscribe. Yeah. You know what, guys? Have a good day. Remember to check out the next stream of Denny Does. Denny did the Banner Saga. I'm not going to make that a thing. That's not going to be a thing. No. Thank you for watching.